Since 1990, we have spent millions of euros and tens of thousands of research hours to find scientific answers to life's most important and challenging questions. What makes us happy? What makes us healthy? How can we heal from physical and mental disease? How can we heal emotionally and sexually so we can be happy in our relationships? How can we develop our talents and be of value to the world? We have interviewed more than 15,000 people and asked more than 4,000 different questions. After 20 years of intensive research, we are beginning to find the answers we have been looking for so long. We have already presented these answers in 250 research papers and about 30 books. Now we bring it all to you. Welcome back to the Quality of Life Research Center. I am Søren Vendegodt. Today I will talk about problems in sex and living together. In the clinic we are often meeting couples who have problems in their life together and in their sex life. And it seems to be about two things: about sexual chemistry and about the wounded child. So what we can do for these couples is basically to look at these two things. One, are they well matched, these two people? And two, how are they handling the wounded child? How, when they are having problems, they are wounding each other. And they are wounding each other because they are wounded already. They are vulnerable because they are wounded. So they play as basically small kids, small wounded kids. And in this play, all their neuroses and problems are surfacing, and this becomes very difficult for them if they're not conscious about this. If they're conscious, then the relationship is a beautiful place for learning. So what we try to teach the couples is to take learning from the conflicts and problems they have. Learning about themselves so that they can explore themselves, their personality, their psyche, and help each other to understand themselves better and grow. So this side of the relationship is wonderful. As soon as you understand the problems with the inner child, you are much better off. The next problem is harder to solve. If these people are not well matched, meaning the sexual chemistry is not working, then honestly it's better for these people to split up. But that can be quite difficult if they are married, if they're having kids, if they are really entangled in each other and devoted to each other. They have promised each other to stay together. What we see in these relationships are very often adultery. They are not faithful, they're having affairs and other relationships. And of course, it's very often it becomes a total mess. And in my understanding, it is better for these couples to split up, to realize it was a failure to get married, and to make the best out of it with somebody else, where there's a better chemistry. How can you know if the sexual chemistry is there or not? For me, it's very simple. You look at the couple and you know. You can see if they're right for each other or not. It's simple. It's not simple for them, of course. It's impossible for them to see, you know. So now you're sitting there with the knowledge that this couple, who have 3 kids, are not right for each other. What will you do? You cannot say it, of course. So you need to present in a way so they are to explore. But you cannot question it. You cannot say, are you right for each other? Maybe you should get a divorce. Because this is none of your business. And yet they come to you with all these problems, that they are having affairs, they are dreaming about somebody else, they are not turned on each other, the sexuality is not working. So the medicine is honesty. You teach them to be honest, to share what they really feel and think, how life is for them. what makes them happy and unhappy. And the moment they start to share, everything becomes clear for them. And in the end, they will solve problems as adult beings and make a good living. So that is the door to happiness, the road to happiness, and also for these people, the door is truth, and if they're not right for each other, they will eventually realize it and break up. So you can prevent these problems by being aware of sexual chemistry before you get married. That might be a wise and good thing. If you're not really attracted to the man or woman you are going to marry, maybe you should think twice and marry somebody else.